What's going on, Twitter? Quick here with some more time to inspire the community about salvation. I'm hanging out in the area of psychology in business, pertaining to where, in continuing that dimension of human biology, where we find we are complex and then also adaptable. As in, how do we become so complex and how do we become so adaptable? With this, there is how did I become so complex? As for 10 years of study in psychology and business, studying on Saturdays that psychological and business didn't get in the way of my general education. I would close my psychology book idealistically, and the next Saturday, open my business book again idealistically. For 10 years of this, on one of those Saturdays, both books remained open. This took me over into business analytics that I didn't know of just yet. And so how did I become so complex in keeping both books closed? Come business analytics always existed to be discovered. At the same time, it was how did I become so adaptable due to the smooth transitioning over into the studies of business analytics. This in helping out business behind the scenes as psychology. So again, there is an area of psychology and business where while working on my general education, on my Saturdays, I would study psychology and business that I went to invest in after graduating my general education. And on Saturdays, so that it wouldn't get in the way of my general education studies. So on Saturdays, to say, when I'm done with my studying my psychology book, idealistically, I'm closing my book, right? And then when I get to the next Saturday, where I left off, the last Saturday before then was I closed my psychology book. So now let me open my business book and get on with my business studies. And this I did for a good 10 years. This started in early elementary, pretty much go from first grade and then get up to 10th grade. That makes a good decade. And then we're in that area of things, with both books being left open, I go into discovering business analytics. To give thought to, business analytics was always there to be discovered when I first started elementary school. So think on, I was complex at keeping the books closed and having my reasons while keeping the book closed, as in because you can't have both open. But business analytics already existed, right? And then when discovering business analytics, now at the same time to say, it was, okay, how is it that I'm so adaptable? Because it was a smooth transition over into business analytics. All right, find this interesting. I thought I'll present it in the area of psychology in business. A blessed presentation also, Lord, do what you may do, what you may want to do in your son Jesus' name. I thank you for the receipt. We thank you for it. All right, y'all. Get you next time. For real. To Quick Shake saying peace and go.